What if I told you Chevrolet built a muscle car? Tested it. Proved it worked. And then walked away. No recall. No press release. No explanation. In 1970, while the muscle car wars were at their peak, Chevy quietly experimented with something dangerous, a Nova COPO prototype that blurred the line between lightweight street car and factory race weapon. It wasn't cancelled because it failed. It was cancelled because it was too much. Tonight, we uncover the story of the 1970 Nova COPO prototype. The car Chevrolet never wanted you to remember. By 1970, Chevrolet was winning, but also panicking. Horsepower numbers were climbing. Insurance companies were watching. The government was paying attention. Camaro Copos had already crossed lines. Chevelles were getting heavier. Full-size cars were powerful, but obvious. The Nova sat in the middle. Light. Compact. Cheap. And that scared people inside GM. The internal question. What if we put serious power in the Nova? Not for marketing. Not for dealers. Just to see what would happen. The Nova already shared components with other Chevy platforms. It was easy to modify. Easy to hide. And that's how prototypes are born, not with hype, but curiosity. Somewhere inside Chevrolet, engineers and planners began experimenting with COPO-style Nova builds. No brochures. No order sheets. Just test mules. Why it stayed a prototype? Because the Nova wasn't supposed to be dangerous. It was supposed to be practical. A factory big block Nova would have undercut Camaro sales, embarrassed Chevelle buyers, and drawn unwanted attention from regulators. So instead of a production run, it became a what if. Because this was a prototype, nothing was standardized. But the intent was clear. The engine options being tested were big block Chevrolet V8s, including variations of the 396 and experimental 427 configurations, depending on the mule. Horsepower estimates ranged well above 400 horsepower, numbers that made no sense in a car this size. The Nova's lighter body meant brutal power-to-weight ratios. Acceleration was violent. Traction was optional. The chassis wasn't designed for comfort. It was stiffened. Reinforced. Transmissions were heavy-duty Muncies. Rear ends were upgraded to survive abuse. This wasn't refinement. It was evaluation. On test runs, these cars shocked engineers. They weren't just fast. They were unstable. And that's when alarms went off. The 1970 Nova COPO prototype represents something rare in automotive history. A moment when a manufacturer realized it had gone too far. Not because the car didn't work, but because it worked too well. This Nova broke the unspoken balance. It was too fast for its image. Too small for its power. Too invisible for its performance. And in 1970, invisibility was dangerous. Insurance companies were canceling policies. The EPA was looming. The muscle car era was approaching its end. Chevy didn't kill the Nova COPO prototype because it failed. They killed it because they saw the future. Today, this car exists mostly in fragments, documents, test cars, rumors, and restored interpretations. But the idea remains. A reminder that sometimes the most important cars are the ones never sold. So here's the question. If Chevrolet had released the Nova COPO, would muscle car history look different? Backhand index pointing down like if cancelled cars matter more than production ones. Backhand index pointing down subscribe for real factory secret muscle history. Backhand index pointing down comment, should Chevy have built it? Because legends aren't always the cars we drove. Sometimes. They're the ones we almost did.